We are live. Hello, hello, everybody.
Hey there.
Happy Thursday. I'm Marci Bailey,
And I'm Alyssa Canty.
and we are in this like blustery fall wonderland.
I know. It feels so good out.
And we are ladies who lunch today.
Yes.
So thanks for being here.
Yeah, let us know if you're watching. Say hello. We love to hear from you guys.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully you can hear us. I don't think it's too windy.
Yeah.
I think it'll be fine. For those of you that are not in North Carolina, we're getting ready for some hurricane weather.
Yeah. I don't think it'll be too bad.
No, I don't think so either.
No.
Okay.
As a
Great
big win.
to see you guys, as always, as it's blowing our hair. We are going to talk today about something I'm very excited about. You guys know that we love helping women find their like absolute perfect engagement ring or like wedding ring upgrade.
Yeah.
And we get so many questions from you guys about sizing and like what size diamond do I want? I don't, I have a 1 carat, but I can't decide if I want to upgrade to a 1.5 carat or a 2 carat. And so what we decided to do today is basically show you a lot of different diamond ring styles in a bunch of different sizes and budgets. So regardless of the ring style that you love, you can get it in your budget.
Absolutely.
And there's little like insider tricks when it comes to getting your diamond and the size specifically that we want to like let you in on that can really help and affect your budget in a great way.
Yeah.
So we've just pulled, EJ and Nicole went through all of our amazing engagement rings and found us all kinds of fun goodies that we're going to share with you guys today. So if you have any specific questions about anything to do with engagement rings, whether it's like anything about the 4 C's or certain sizes or any of that, please leave us a comment and we will make sure to get back with you.
Yeah.
So let's go.
That's right.
So you obviously spend a lot more time in front of our clients than I do. What's like one of the number one things that you hear when women come in and start looking for their ring? Like what is most important to them?
Most important to them is just the overall look of it, I think.
Okay.
Most people, most ladies just want the style that they are hoping for, and then they're like, here's kind of what I'm looking for, and we'll let him decide the rest, kind of thing.
Okay. So more of an overall style.
Yep.
How often, if at all, are you hearing women be like, it has to be a 2 carat round, or it has to be like,
Yeah.
is size a non-negotiable for a lot of women?
Sometimes.
Okay.
But it's also not, it doesn't have, like, I don't think they're really specific on carat size, like exact carat, just the look of it.
Okay.
Making sure that it looks like it's a 2 carat overall total. And that can be done in a lot of different ways. It can be done in how the diamond's cut, the shape of the diamond, and then the setting style that you choose, putting a halo or something around it.
Or a bezel can help like give an overall large look to your diamond.
Absolutely. So I think that's the big thing. And then I think I always like to find out kind of parameters of where the ladies are liking of their color and clarity, just because that's kind of a personal preference. And so that way that their purchaser gets to know exactly what they're looking for too.
Okay. I love all that. So round diamonds are still the most popular.
Absolutely.
Followed closely by ovals.
Yep.
What's like a third place right now?
Oh, I would say
It might be like a tie between a few different shapes.
emerald cut and pear.
I called it.
I'd say emerald cut and pear.
Yep. I said before this year started that I really thought that the emerald cut was going to be like the new shape for us.
And I'm seeing a lot, I mean, obviously rounds, again, are always going to, I think, going to always be number one. But I see a lot of ladies loving these fancy shaped diamonds.
Yep.
So ladies, if you're not familiar, any other type of diamond cut that is not a round is considered a fancy shape. So, and I do see a lot of people giving a lot of love to radiant cuts now, because they love that elongated look
that you get with an emerald cut, but you still get all those sparkly facets that you get with a round.
And I mean, I see everything. I mean, marquee, radiant, emerald, cushion, all of them.
I know. I love all the fancy shapes.
I know.
Okay, so since we know that like the round is our tried and true, let's start there. We've pulled a couple rings that we wanted to show you guys. So a solitaire ring, when we say a solitaire ring, that means that you have your center diamond and then a a plain kind of classic looking band with no additional diamonds. So we pulled a lot of different solitaires to share with you guys.
Just so y'all can see.
Kind of like a size comparison.
And so here is just that classic solitaire set in what you would consider a Tiffany style knife edge setting. 4-prong, beautiful.
Is that the mounting that if you buy your diamond from Bailey's, you get that mounting with your diamond, right?
So if you guys are wanting just that classic diamond, you know, just the diamond, you know, just that classic solitaire setting, we actually will give you, as one of your Bailey Bride benefits, you will receive this 14 karat white or yellow gold in as long with your diamond, completely complimentary. And then if you want to choose a different setting, we can always do that. So if you wanted like a little bit of a different style with diamond details and things like that, you do get a discount off of that as well.
What I love about that mounting that we include when you become a Bailey Bride is for guys that are coming in and kind of like flying blind, they're not exactly sure of the style of the ring that their future bride is going to want. What I always love to suggest is like, you don't have to figure out every single thing.
No.
Go ahead, let us put your beautiful diamond in our complimentary solitaire mounting, and then it's so fun for them to be able to come back together and pick out a mounting together.
That's great. Like, especially like you're looking at wedding bands too, that's a great way to do it. Or I always like saying too, if you are budget conscious, using this, because you put all of your budget into what is the most important, is that diamond. And then as an upgrade later on, you can just change it around. We could even do a custom mounting for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And you're not losing any money that way.
Yeah, exactly.
Lauren Troxler says, hi, ladies.
Hi, Lauren.
Okay, I wanted to show you guys this comparison because I love it. So much of like what we were just talking about. One of the things that can really change the look of your ring is the setting. So at first glance, you're going to think that that round solitaire up here in white is a smaller diamond than what is set below, and they're not. They're both 1 carat total weight. So that center diamond is a 1 carat each. Simply by putting that diamond into our ring try-on kit Wallace bezel ring, it completely changes the look of that diamond and gives you an overall larger presence on the finger, which I absolutely love. And just to give you guys an idea of price, this is a M color, so it's got some warmth to it, SI2 clarity, in the Wallace mounting for $5,795. And then our solitaire that I have here, which is a lower clarity. So this one's an SI2, this is an I1, meaning that there are more inclusions in the diamond under 10 power magnification. This diamond in that setting right there is $3,995. So you're basically looking at $4,000 and $5,800. A little bit of price obviously will be more in this style of ring, whereas this is our complimentary setting, but also in the clarity difference there with those diamonds. And so again, if you're somebody that has a budget under $5,000, all the 4Cs is it's a sliding scale. So if you're somebody that like budget, you want to get the most bang for your buck, the biggest diamond that you can get for your budget, what we can do for you is literally adjust those scales, making sure, of course, that number one, your diamond is beautifully cut. Because that's the most important thing.
So yeah, when you're talking your 4Cs, you've got your cut, most important. It's not just the shape of the diamond, but it also how well the diamond is cut will mean how well the diamond will perform.
Yeah, sparkle, color, fire. Also, if your diamond is really well cut, it can actually kind of hide some of the color in your diamond if you get a lower color grade. And then, of course, the clarity. So both of these rings, beautiful, both under $6,000. But again, if you're looking specifically, if you're somebody that really, really, really wants a 1 carat, we can make that happen for under $4,000.
Absolutely.
Which I love. So I love those two styles to kind of give you guys a comparison. We created, there I got it. We created our Wallace ring and our ring try-on kit because there's just something about a classic bezel setting to me. Especially in yellow gold, I love this ring. And let's tell everyone quickly about our ring try-on kit if they don't know.
So really fun tool that we have at Bailey's is you can actually go onto our website and go to our ring try-on kit tab, and you can look through, there's 9 different styles that you can look through of all of our kind of most popular classic settings, and you can select if you would like, you select 3 of them, and you get be any shape and any color.
Yep.
So white, yellow, or rose.
Yep.
And those samples, which are really nice samples done, they look pretty real.
We had them all custom made. We wanted them to have the weight of a real ring. We didn't want to send you guys home with something that was like feather light, because if you're trying to get a sense of the kind of ring that you want to wear on a daily basis, if it's not going to feel what the real ring would feel like, what's the point?
Absolutely.
So we really wanted to make the most high quality, what we call sample rings. So we will deliver them to your house. You get 3 rings, you get 3 wedding bands, you get a really fun bottle of nail polish. You can paint your nails pretty. Try these rings on at home.
Yeah, with a ring sizer, so we know which ring. You get all our whole diamond booklet, so you know all about the 4 C's and all of your Bailey benefits that come along with your purchase.
Yep.
And it is all done for just $100 deposit.
Which you get
back in store credit when you return the kit to us.
Yeah, and you get to keep your nail polish.
Yes.
So it's a really fun way. We know that like coming into our store, or whether it's doing a virtual appointment with Alyssa, it can be overwhelming. There are a lot of choices.
There is. There's a lot of knowledge to know behind it too.
And so the reality is, if you can be like in your jammies, sitting on your couch,
Absolutely.
trying these things on and really getting a feel for, at the end of the day, like what you really love, we know that that can help take some of the guesswork out of it. So that's why we created our ring try. Yeah,
absolutely.
Ring try-on kit. It's also really fun to do with your girlfriends.
Oh yeah.
Get these rings in, try different things on, different combinations.
How fun would it be to get for one of your friends that is like about to, thinking about getting engaged and has been dating for a while, and you brought it over for a girls' night? That was so cute.
So fun. I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm still talking rounds, guys, and then we're going to switch to some fancy shapes. But this is to me a further illustration of what we were just talking about, the sliding scale of the 4 C's. So I have this 1 carat solitaire that I showed you guys previously, and I've paired it here with a 0.51, so a half of a carat stone. Obviously a huge difference in size, right?
Yes.
So if size is what's going to be most important to you, then what's really interesting about these 2 rings is there's only a couple $100 difference between them. Again, this ring was $39.95. This half carat here, it is a D color.
So it is, and D is the top range color.
So it is the most color, as far as the scale goes of like how colorless a diamond is, which means the more rare it is from a color standpoint, this is going to be the very top of that pyramid. It is a D color, the best you can get, the most rare diamond you can get in color. And so this ring is $3,350. So
for significantly smaller.
Hello, it's half the size.
Wow.
So both rings under $4,000. If you decide like at the end of the day that's like the most important thing to you, absolutely.
Yeah. And colors,
you can have
it's all personal preference.
It is.
And it is, something that a lot of people will get love. That's gonna be fun, finding out what color you do like. That's something that I really enjoy working with. Because you get to see the difference. But and when you're looking at the color scale, it goes from D to Z.
Yep.
And really, you don't really start to see much yellow with an untrained eye until around that faint yellow, that LM grade.
And I think it's so interesting because obviously you can get online and read a lot about what somebody's opinion is of what you should want in your diamond. But it's amazing how often we'll get either a guy, it's usually a guy, coming in saying, I want a G VS2 diamond.
Yep.
And I'm like, okay, great. So tell me why that's important to you. Well, and they start rattling all this stuff off that I can tell came from an article that they read online. And if I was to put 2 diamonds in front of them, one an M and one a G, they wouldn't know the difference.
Yeah, they may not know.
They may not know literally what the difference is. And so I think the key is don't come in with a preconceived notion. It's totally fine to do your research.
I know. It is very cute, ladies, when your gentlemen come in with done their homework. I love it because that means they really put a lot of thought into it.
Yeah. But I think the key is to have an open mind.
Absolutely.
Because again, when you're thinking from a budget standpoint, it's such a wide range and really depending on, and that's what we do here. We have a concierge service. We're literally going to figure out what's most important to you and help you realize what's most important to you through looking at actual diamonds and then be able to help you really target the most important things for you and get you the most perfect diamond.
Absolutely.
Okay, so let's switch to fancy shapes. We actually have a lot more rounds we can show you as well, but I know you ladies would love to see some fancy shapes. So let's talk, obviously halos have been really hot.
Yeah. And I know people have said that halos were fat. They're here to stay.
I agree.
They are. It is all that personal style preference. I love a halo.
Yeah.
Give me all the bling.
You have a halo.
I do have a halo.
Yes.
So, and that's another way to show.
I
different
also have a halo.
You do have a halo.
Yeah. And obviously ovals,
Yeah.
definitely trending the #2 most popular stone. They have been for several years now. And we pulled 2 different rings that I'm so excited to show you guys. So this style, which we call our bloom.
Our bloom. That's like my absolute dream. That's what I'm looking at.
Look at that. So you have the halo, but what we've literally done is the edge of that diamond is really what you see. You're not seeing metal, so it almost has like a scalloped or like a bloom look to the ring.
I'm trying to see if we have.
And it's so pretty.
And here, just so you guys, ladies, can see. So here's more of a classic halo. And then if you look at my ring, it has, I call it a glam halo. It's like in between the two. They're just the diamonds. It's that diamond size in the halo. These are smaller, more of that pave style. These are much larger. And
Yeah,
then
more
you
of
can
like
do
accent
something.
stones.
Yeah, you can do something in between as well.
The reason I wanted to pull, okay, so I want to show you, so that's that one. Can I give you that one back? I wanted to show you guys this one because something to consider specifically when you are getting fancy shapes, there is no standardized cutting parameters and proportions for any shape other than a round.
Yes.
Scientifically, they have done all the research on light performance in a diamond to know the exact table percentage, crown angles. We know
Proportion,
exactly the way the diamond should be cut if it's a round to optimize light performance. That does not exist for fancy shapes. It is a hotly debated topic. There are a lot of people that have a lot of opinions on the individual shapes and what makes them the most beautiful, but there isn't anything standardized.
Well, if you think about it, if you take any shape besides a round, you really can't do it perfectly. You can't like perfectly make it symmetrical. So that's why, kind of.
Well, and part of that has to do with the rough. Like the diamonds essentially, when we get rough diamonds out of the ground, a lot of times they're going to dictate what shape they're ultimately going to be. We want to get the most beautiful diamonds out of the rough, the most weight as possible. And so a lot of times the shape is dictated by that rough. And then within that, you have the artistry and the craftsmanship of the diamond cutter to optimize and make a beautiful diamond. And so what I always like to say with fancy shapes is what appeals, obviously you want something that's got a really pretty light return, light performance, but it's also what appeals to you. So the reason I pulled these 2 rings was I really wanted to show you guys. Obviously here we have more of what I would call a classic oval shape. The length to width ratio of this oval is really appealing. It's not too fat, it's not too slim and long and skinny. But I also wanted to show it here with a Rachmaninoff diamond that's called the Moval. So it's spelled M-O-V-A-L. It is their specific cut. It's a mix between an oval and a marquise.
So cool.
And so you get a much more elongated diamond on the finger. And what's so great about that is the carat weight isn't necessarily more, but you just get a beautiful long look on the finger, which is why I love that. And to give you guys an idea of size on these 2 diamonds, we are looking here. Our new tags that I don't know how to read yet. It's an E-Color VS1 Clarity. I don't see the size. The Moval here is a 0.66 carat center stone.
Okay.
I believe that's a 2 carat, but it even looks bigger than that. I don't know. It's not on the tag. Sorry, ladies. What I love about this is you're talking about a diamond here.
2.62 carat. I believe so.
What you're looking at here is a stone that is 0.66 carats, so not even 3/4 of a carat, but it's got a huge presence on the finger. And to give you guys an idea of price, we're talking about under $8,000 here, $7,995.
It's a huge look.
It's a huge look versus this big mama right here, $77,500.
Wow.
So literally 10 times the price. And I think it's really important to see that, like, depending on the mounting, depending on the cut, like because we did a Moval there, it really has great finger coverage at a fraction of the price. It's a beautiful ring. So I feel like this is a really good illustration of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that bloom halo really gives a lot of more oomph to
Oh my
it,
gosh,
too.
that looks like a 5-carat diamond on
I
your
know.
finger.
I love it.
So pretty. So pretty. Okay. Boop.
Perfect.
Boop. Okay. Let's talk about side stones,
Yeah.
because that can really impact the overall dollar amount of your ring.
And that's another thing that I'm seeing becoming more and more popular is that, side stone, 3-stone look again.
Yes. 3 stones are definitely back. When I got my engagement ring 19 years ago, oh gosh, hold on a second. I have no idea why that started talking to me. Wait.
Hello?
Hello? Why did that happen?
Who knows?
That was weird. Sorry. When I got my engagement ring 20 years ago now, I guess. 3 stones were like the hot style. Everybody got a 3-stone. The side stones for those 3 stones were large and in charge.
Okay.
It really gave like an overall kind of bigger look. Whereas now we're seeing people are investing more in that center stones and doing smaller side stones to really make sure that that center stone shines. But what creates the individuality is the different shaped side stones that they're incorporating into their rings. And obviously budget-wise, that can make a big difference, adding those side stones.
Absolutely. And that's what my sister just did with her engagement ring, is she has that side stones are much smaller, making that center stone really pop. So like those are good examples of those smaller
Yes. So you
accents.
have a tapered baguette accent on the side or a pear shape. And I will say, ladies, there's tons of options for side stone shapes. Like a ton of really cool, like shields and kites,
half moons.
half moons. Like there's so many cool shapes. But it can be hard to visualize. Like you can see it online and think, well, like, oh yeah, maybe a half moon, that might look good with an oval, but I don't really know. One of the really neat things that we've done is we have basically every different shaped center stone you can imagine with all of the different shaped side stones.
Yeah.
We have those rings in all of our stores. So it's a great way to come in and try them on and literally be like, okay, I'm not exactly sure, like, or you love tapered baguettes. You know you want your side stone to be tapered baguettes, but you're not exactly set on a center stone shape yet. You can literally try them on side by side. You can see every center stone shape with those tapered baguettes on the side to really get a sense of what you want your ring to look like.
Absolutely.
Which I think is really, really fun.
That's really cool.
For me, I don't know, I'm a sucker. I love a tapered baguette side
They're really
stone.
pretty.
I just feel like it lends itself beautifully to every shape.
Yeah.
It's subtle. And I also love when you can combine a center diamond, whether it's a round or an oval or a radiant that has those kite-shaped, triangular-shaped faceting, and combine it with a side stone that has those long linear faceting. It really complements each other, and it's a little different, which
You
I
have
think
that
is
different
cool.
sparkle. And I
Yes.
also like the tapered baguette too, on your point, is it almost looks like it starts to blend into the band.
To the band. I
So
know,
it
it's just
makes
like
that
all
center
diamond,
just
right?
pop.
It's so pretty.
Yeah. And then I
okay.
do love a pear too. I think pears are really
Because
great.
that point,
Again.
it really lends itself well.
And then, so yeah, there again, there's those tapered baguettes.
Oh, this is a fun example. Speaking of pear
And then
side
there's
stones.
your pear side stones.
Okay.
Oh.
Ooh.
And those are much larger.
Yes, those are big pears.
So that's also a way to show too how that can affect your price.
Yes.
So much, obviously that's a much larger center as well. So
But when you get into large side stones, it's going to eat up a larger portion of your budget than if you
Absolutely.
keep those side stones smaller, more petite, and more of an accent stone.
Yeah.
For sure. So, so pretty. To give you guys an idea, the center on this ring here is 1.83 carats. And those side stones add an entire carat to the ring. So
Wow.
your half carat
Carats.
side stones, they're
So
substantial.
half carats, again, we were looking at this one, that's a half carat. And a half carat round was retailing around at for a really nice half carat round,
Yeah.
3,000. So
That was for a D color. Yeah.
that's just one.
So this ring here is just under $20,000, $19,900. We have that same style, absolutely love, the round center stone with those pear-shaped side stones. Here in this ring, it's a Forever Mark center stone, so it's 3/4 of a carat for $42.95. So it's literally a quarter of the price. But you really see, I mean, it achieves the same goal. It's
Absolutely.
proportionally the same, so you get that beautiful look for under $5,000.
Love it. And then let's talk about 3 stones that are all the same across.
Shape, yeah. That's
And
what mine is.
I love this style too. Here's our Number 2 most popular rings, fancy shape. That's that oval,
Oval, 3 stone.
3 stone.
All
And you can even
ovals.
see we've got different size centers, but even if you turn to the side, you can see how that setting, they're all the same style of ring, but the setting differs a little bit and makes it pop a little differently.
Yeah.
And that's because everybody's finger's different and may like how it fits differently on that finger.
Lower profile versus sitting up a little bit more cathedral.
This one's a great one, that what Marci was saying, that cathedral style, because then it allows to where a wedding band would sit right up next to it and hug it.
Yeah, which is amazing. How big is that center? It is a 1.60 in the middle here. And then here's that same style with a 1/2 of a carat in the center.
And I think three stone ring is a great way to achieve, if you have a budget and everything, but you want something that has a more across the finger.
Yep, finger
That's a
coverage.
great way to do it.
$19,500 here, $39.95.
Yeah, I love it.
Under 4,000. So pretty.
And then you can also do a 3 stone, and you also want a little extra bling. You can do it with a halo. How fun is that?
Oh yeah, we have some emerald cut ones to
Yeah.
share. Yeah.
Look how fun these are. I'm obsessed with these rings.
Well, and putting a halo around an emerald cut really, really highlights the difference in that cutting style. Those long, linear step cut faceting is really highlighted when you put round brilliance
Absolutely.
in a halo around the stone.
I love this one right here.
Ooh.
Has that cathedral sitting up high again too, where any band will fit up nicely with it.
Yep.
And that's something to think about when you are
Oh,
purchasing and you're looking
absolutely.
at
Let me show
your
you.
wedding band, your
just like
engagement ring styles.
Tucks right under there. This is a 1.50 carat center with an additional, let's see, 0.82 carats between the side stones and the halos. Ooh, this ring is pretty. $16,995.
Still giving you a huge look
Yep.
because you're getting the 3 across,
Yep.
nice coverage, but then also that oomph of the diamond halo.
This is
Sorry, I was just going to say, Katina Kelly says the smaller one is equally as beautiful.
Absolutely.
It really is, isn't it? And that's why I've been so excited to be able to show you guys these side by side, because look at these 2 rings.
Ooh.
Obviously, the larger your diamond gets, the more rare the diamond is. And when you hit those kind of key mileposts, meaning a 1/4 carat, a 1/2 carat, 3/4 of a carat, or a carat, it really jumps your price per
does.
carat up. So here we have a ring that's a 1.50 in the center, and here we have a diamond that's 0.90, so it's shy of a carat. We're talking about this ring being a little less than $20,000. This ring here, which is not that much smaller in overall
Yeah.
appearance, is $75.95.
So, wow. Oh, like
A
$10,000 difference.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like $12,000 less
Wow.
because we kept that center stone under a carat. So again, guys, that's like one of those tricks. Because this diamond comes in right at 1.50, the minute it hit 1.50 versus a 1.47,
Yeah.
it literally jumped its price per carat up. Whereas that 0.90, because it's snuck in under a carat, even though in appearance, if I put that next to a 1 carat, you would never know the difference.
Yeah.
Its price per carat is lower.
We've got a good example here. We're jumping back to rounds, but since we're talking about that, that is
Yeah.
a great example here. So here are 2 diamonds. One is a 0.90 and one is a 1.02. Can you tell the difference between the 2?
So literally a difference of 0.12 carats total between the stones.
Same color grading, very similar clarity grading.
The smaller one is 1 clarity grade higher, and that does affect the price some, but it's a near identical comparison. And literally just sneaking in under that 1 carat price point saves you over $1,000.
Yeah.
These diamonds come in at $5,450 versus $65.95.
Because this is that 1 carat, 1.02
Yep.
versus the 90 pointer.
Yep.
But again, they look like
Yeah.
they could be sisters.
Look, let me see. Boop. Boop. Trying to get it so you guys can really see them like right next to each other. Is that better? I mean, just so you guys know, even for us who look at diamonds all day long, before we put these back into their envelopes, we will literally weigh them.
Yeah.
Because-
I'm even going to go a step further, and I'm going to make sure that the inscription number matches.
Because they're so
similar.
close, we can't tell the difference looking at them. But again, a huge price difference.
Yeah.
Like almost 20% different.
Wow.
Love that. Okay. Boop, boop. All right, what else? Oh, okay, let's talk about bands, because that's, I think, another great place
Yes.
when you've got the ring of your dreams, or you're in the process of picking the ring of your dreams. We always say, make sure you consider your wedding band before you buy your
Absolutely.
engagement ring. It's the number one mistake people make.
Yeah.
I made that mistake. I got a 3-stone and didn't think like, oh, the style of mounting that I got, I can't fit a band flush with this ring.
Absolutely.
Unlike these amazing rings that we showed you, we've designed these so that you can put a band flush up against the ring.
Versus where this one is going to be a little bit harder to see how that basket sticks out.
Yep, let me show you on my finger. And here's the thing, there's plenty of ladies that are like, I don't care, I don't need it to fit flush.
And there are some that
Really
definitely
want it to.
care.
And it's important for you to know that ahead of time. And the only way you're going to know that is to literally try bands on with the ring as you're deciding.
But again, don't let it deter you if that is the exact engagement ring style that you are wanting, because we do have curved bands and things like that that
Okay.
can fit
Custom
around
make
and
bands.
make it to where it does sit nice and snug.
Yeah, absolutely.
But these bands,
Okay, yes.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. I feel like it's like a little baby.
a little sparkle baby. I love it.
These are our top band styles, you guys. 5 styles in 6 carat weights. They come in platinum, white gold, yellow gold, rose gold.
Yep.
And what's so amazing is they come in all of the carats weights, starting at 0.15 carats, 0.25, 0.35, 0.50, so half a carat, 3/4 of a carat, and a full carat.
Yeah.
And regardless of the style, the price is the same. So it's very easy. We were debating what our most popular size is.
I know.
It's either the half a carat or the 0.50 carat.
Yeah.
Let me just pull them and see. The 0.25 carat, to give you guys an idea, is $9.95. And it's so pretty. Got it
I
on
love
here with
that
my fashion
style.
band. And the half a carat is $28.95. Yep. So you can kind of see them side by side here.
And that style is called the U prong, and it's just a nice, just kind of string of diamonds across the top. All of these bands go about halfway around.
Yep.
And so they are sizable, which is wonderful.
Yep.
And then the U prong is really good too, because the diamonds sit nice and low.
Yes.
But that U, it's literally like a little U.
It's like a little cup.
Yep. That those diamonds show, so the light still flows through and sparkles really well.
So if you're somebody that you know, you are like hands down, without question, you want, let's say, a channel set band because you're a nurse and you wear gloves all day and you're rough on your hands.
Yeah.
So you're like, I want a channel set band. Again, that half carat channel set band is going to come in. Hold on, let me see. Hold on, I might have told you all the wrong price. Oh, I did tell you the wrong price. Sorry, $17.95. So if you're like, I absolutely want that, but you don't want to spend $17.95 on a band, like that's a great thing. You can go down in size to that $9.95 price point and get the same
A great look.
Look how pretty. So pretty. Very secure. This is a great band.
Yeah.
Under $1,000. That 0.15 carat, which is going to be the smallest size for all of these bands,
Is it $795,
regardless
right?
of style, $795.
Amazing.
So awesome.
And these pricings are for the 14 karat white, yellow, or rose gold.
Yeah, the platinum's higher, obviously.
Yep.
And we have these in all of our stores.
Yeah.
Alyssa will be happy to share any of them with you. That we have hundreds and hundreds of bands in our stores, but by far this collection, the 5 styles offered in 6 different carat weights and 6 different price points, are our most popular bands. We sell them every day.
It's our go-tos because they
Yeah.
look so good with any style ring.
Well, and we've sold a lot of wedding
Yeah.
bands, and at the end of the day, we were like, let's figure out exactly what our top styles are, and then offer them in a lot of carat weights, and let you guys decide what works for your budget, what works for your finger,
Absolutely.
and for the style of your ring. So fun. We could sit here and talk forever, guys.
Oh,
We
yeah.
have so many more examples. We're going to take pictures and show you guys difference in carat sizes and price point and what that means for your budget.
Yeah.
So check it out
And
in
we'll
stories.
even put too like different, just so you guys have that reference too of what clarity grading is, that flawless to included, kind
Yeah.
of what that means, color grading, that D to Z, just things so you guys can understand, follow along, and see kind of why these diamonds are priced the way they are.
And if your head is spinning, which is totally
Yes.
understandable because
It's
it
a
is
lot.
a lot of information.
It is.
You need to check out our YouTube channel. We have invested a lot of time in creating short, like 2 to 4 minute educational videos where we do like kind of general overall education about diamonds, about colored stones, about all kinds of
Yeah.
things. But then we also do like super micro deep dives into different shaped diamonds, what to consider when buying it. If you're talking about the 4 C's individually, what are things that you need to consider?
Yeah.
And you can see in the title the different topics. You can figure out what you're curious about and then watch those videos. YouTube channel, Bailey's Fine
Absolutely.
Jewelry.
Or come in our stores, because every single person that is going to help you behind those diamond counters
Yep.
has gone through a certification, so they are knowledgeable in diamonds and can answer every single question you
Yeah.
have. Yeah.
Because it's a lot, and we
It
get
is.
it. But we want to make it simple. And the most
Yeah.
important thing is it beautiful to you?
Absolutely.
All right. Thanks,
Yes.
ladies. So glad to be lunching with you today. We hope you have a great weekend.
I know.
And we'll see you next week
Yes.
on Ladies to Lunch.
Bye.
Bye.